CURES is sponsored by Wheeler Health's Better Choice program. More at wheelerhealth.org.
Helping you lead a healthier life. This is CURES.
Hi everyone, welcome to the CURES Show. I'm Kara Sundlin. This is where we explore cutting-edge wellness from credible sources. And if you're looking for a natural way to glow from the inside out, maybe get rid of some of those lines and wrinkles without the injections, I'm got the perfect person for you. And we're talking about cosmetic acupuncture, also cupping for your face. This is a no-tox approach to healthier, more radiant skin. And here to help us learn more is licensed acupuncturist and board-certified naturopath physician and Mediterranean nutrition and lifestyle specialist, Dr. Artemis Morris, also the founder of the Artemis Wellness Center right in Milford, Connecticut. Thank you for being here, Doc.
Always a pleasure, Kara. Thank you.
So a lot of people are experimenting with all kinds of things with faces, right? Anywhere from Botox to facials to doing more natural things. If you're watching your feed, if you're in that midlife woman space, you're gonna see facial exercises, gua sha, all this. And I think people like the idea of something natural, but wondering, does it really work? Could you actually get rid of wrinkles with natural things?
Yes, and the simple answer is yes, but it is something that you need to either go see a professional who's been doing it a long time, or do something at home, and ideally it's a combination. It's like these are something that we're going to go over today, facial, gua sha, and even cupping is something you can do at home as part of your skincare routine, and is something we've known about for thousands of years in Eastern medicine, and now it's coming to the forefront, and you're seeing a lot of influencers look at it too.
Yeah. So let's talk about, let's do some little vocabulary to bring people up to speed in case you don't know what that is. Perhaps you've seen these little, sometimes they're made of jade or crystal, but these are gua shas. What is gua sha?
Gua sha is actually a Eastern medicine technique. It's part of acupuncture and Eastern medicine, and it is really a technique for bringing circulation to the skin. And the sha is more like the redness. Okay. We don't want it to be so red when we're working on the face, but we do want to help that circulation because that's what creates the natural collagen, the elastin, the circulation, lymphatics. It's that little bit of redness and irritation that draws our body's own collagen and elastin to that area.
Yeah, and very similar to, of course, people are familiar with microneedling, but they'll tell you that if you have tiny little injuries, your body starts producing more collagen, right, to heal that area.
That's
so
true.
Without actually puncturing the skin, but a gua sha, I think you told me, actually means skin scraping.
Yes, it is. And it's actually turned into something that they use even in physical therapy. There's certain Graston techniques that actually came from, the origin is these very ancient, thousands of year old system for helping circulation, helping with pain, and it also relieves tight muscles. So there's a technique that we do even with the gua sha. And my professor was Michelle Gellis, who's, came up with this particular kit too. She calls it the magic eraser, where literally you can just magic erase.
Okay, show us a little bit more of that, because not that you have much, but you're saying we all sometimes struggle with these little frown lines or 11s, and how would you use a gua sha? Because you can buy these pretty accessibly. How would you use that to help with that area?
Yeah, so there's a whole technique. So I'll show you some of it.
Yeah, we're going to learn. She's going to do it on me, but in general, you were just saying the magic eraser. What's that?
Yeah, so once you've opened the lymphatics and done the magic eraser, and I have this wrinkle here, and part of the reason why I love doing this and learning about it is because I need it too. Our face starts to fall, but literally, I'll work here. You open it up and you literally magic erase it. So what happens is it will turn a little bit red. So you'll see a little redness there.
Okay.
And what happens is those lines are actually caused by tight muscles.
Oh.
So I also do cosmetic acupuncture, which is literally using the needles, and the needles go right into that area. I could even show you on me.
Okay. So acupuncture, just in case people are not familiar, oh my gosh, she's going to do it right on camera. Look how good you are.
Let's do that.
It doesn't hurt, right? Oh
right
my
in.
gosh. So wait, what is facial acupuncture other than we're watching it right now? How does that help us?
So that brings that microcirculation in. It helps with the natural collagen and elastin. So it's drawing it in. I don't think I quite got, I need a little mirror, but basically that's something, if you have a tight muscle, like how you have a tight muscle in your shoulder or neck area. Oh yeah, I did pretty good actually. Now I'm
You
looking
really
at
did, yeah. You really did, and that does not hurt. I know that might look like, they're so
hurt.
tiny, the needles, right? You can barely feel them. I've had acupuncture before, and it's amazing how there's a saying that where there is pain, there is no flow, and where there is flow, there is no pain, right?
You were so wise, Kara.
Well, I
you
was taught by an acupuncture, so that's, you're creating more flow to that area of your face, which will then make it appear younger and help heal it.
So this is literally what we do for the cosmetic acupuncture, like those lines, instead of freezing and paralyzing the muscles, which can lead to weird lines other places. What we're doing is literally relaxing that muscle. So you see if the muscle is bunched up, right?
Yeah.
Then that's what happens, right? We have this tension that comes, and so literally like the needle relaxes the muscles, and you can relax it with the gua sha and the cupping.
Okay.
So by relaxing it, we are reducing those fine lines and wrinkles.
I'll let you take your needle out.
Thank you.
You can take it out. So Botox, we all know Botox freezes, and other things, fillers, I guess, plump up. Mm-hmm. What is facial cupping?
So facial cupping and the gua sha, they work nothing there.
No,
just
there's
a little
not
bit of
even any
redness.
blood. It doesn't bleed. Okay.
Yeah, and so there's also tiny intradermal needles that work like the micro needling too.
Okay.
So that's like, if you want the cosmetic acupuncture, that's what we do. We do a constitutional treatment to relax the whole body, get you into balance. Then we'll do like some of the needling. And then at the end, we have an add-on service that we've added with the facial cupping and the gua sha. And they add additional circulation to help with firming the skin with the puffiness. So we're working literally like helping the lymphatic drainage, helping like the little chin.
Right, I notice, in fact, I even feel that way today. I don't know if you'll see it on camera, but like I feel puffy. Maybe I had too much salt or whatever. Mm-hmm. Just give us the 101. What happens, what is lymph, and what happens, why are we getting puffy like that? And sometimes we notice it like under our chins or something like that.
Yes, and even under our eyes. There's so many products out
puffy
there.
Bags.
Yes, I
know. And people say, oh, I didn't sleep well. But it's not always that. Sometimes you just wake up puffy.
Right, and there's definitely like sleep, diet.
Yeah.
There's also constitution. So one of the beautiful things in cosmetic acupuncture Eastern medicine in this training to do it is that we look at the map of the face. And if you have a lot of puffiness, especially under the eyes, it could be in Chinese medicine a pattern called kidney deficiency. And that does nothing wrong with your kidneys that we're working on. So we work constitutionally on the body to help move it, and then we can work locally to move the lymph. Lymph is really a part of our immune system.
What is lymph?
Yeah, it's basically where all the junk goes that were being processed in the body. So you get like enlarged lymph nodes if you're fighting.
I know what a lymph
cold.
node is, but is lymph like a liquid that's what the bloat is in your face?
Yeah, it's the fluid. So fluid balance, because if the veins are overwhelmed and what's getting processed through the body, it gets dumped into the lymph. And then you can get that puffiness. And the great thing about lymphatic drainage, you have it, like it's a complementary massage that they do in cancer therapy, but lymphatic drainage is something we need to do regularly.
Like I've heard jumping on a little trampoline or jump rope or any kind of jumping, I guess, naturally kind of helps get our lymph moving. So exercise, even brisk walking, helps move our lymph.
Absolutely, all that movement, because also our veins need our muscles to pump it. So if you're sedentary, you're going to have more fluid buildup. It's like, the ankles getting. So the same thing happens in our face. If we don't have, we could literally, like there's a technique where you go from here down, but the first part of the facial cupping and gua sha is literally helping to move the lymph and open it up. So,
Okay.
so
Why
right
don't you
through
come
here.
show us?
I'd love to.
You're going to show, because I think this is a little show and tell.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this on YouTube or at home on WFSB Plus, we're streaming right now, or on the Wax, you'll get to see it. If you happen to be listening on Apple or Spotify as a podcast, I invite you to look at the WFSB CURES videos. And all you have to do is go to WFSB.com and click on CURES under podcast, and you'll be able to see this. And I also post these on social media. But so we're going to come over here, and you know, I know a lot of people are just getting Botox and fillers, and then there's a lot of us who maybe are like, I'd like to look as good as I could, but I don't really want the needles or the injections, or it's expensive. So you're going to teach us, and you do this at your wellness center, but eventually we could also make it part of our daily routine.
That's the ideal, is to like really have something that you do. And you know, tension gets stuck in our face. So the beautiful thing about these techniques is that you're literally relaxing from the inside out. So it's actually good for your health.
Okay, and even the oil, this is an olive oil based product. So a naturally anti-inflammatory product.
Absolutely.
This one specifically, we've done stories on this. This is SJ olive oil, but so yeah, there's like no ingredients in here, just small batch, really good stuff.
Olive oil. So you want to literally have like an oil too.
You could use your own olive oil at home to gua sha.
Absolutely, and there's a lot of different
See how
products.
fluffy I am right now? That's not normal.
Yeah, so you know what, we'll do one side so you can see, and you know, we're just doing it quickly, you know, ideally you're laying down.
Real life, people, we're getting really close here.
Can I move it down the clavicle?
You can do
here?
whatever you need to do.
So we're gonna just do this side here.
So our lymph gets stuck in our neck?
So this is the subclavian vein, so there's an area where the lymph gets dumped. And so that's why this particular area is where you see a lot of fluid buildup as well. And this is a great opportunity for us to just very gently with the cup here. So this is the...
So a lot of people are doing also, you know, dry brushing or things like that. That also helps with lymph?
It does. I'm going to have you turn just to the side, because we're literally going down.
This is where my lymph is getting stuck?
Yeah, we have to go in this particular area, and that really helps to bring it down. And then you get to open it up through the chest area. And this is great too, because for women's health, you know, so many of our issues can be related to lymph, and we really want to help to open that lymph.
So at times of month when we get very bloated, is that lymph?
It can be lymph, it's immune system. It's like really great to do it, just like even cancer prevention, you know, for breast health, like, you know, helping a way to move the lymph is just a very good way to help your immune system. So we all have
lymph, it's just how it's carrying out the gunk.
It needs help, otherwise it just gets stagnant. So, so that's the facial cupping, and now I'm going to do a little gua sha. And then just literally going underneath here.
It feels so nice too. It's very relaxing.
It's go very gently, because you can get a little red, but we don't want it super red.
If I'm a little red, everyone at home will know why. But so we would do, even like quickly, we don't have a lot of time, but in the mornings we would, you know, just do a little kind of get our face woken up, maybe do a little lymph. Right there where I'm definitely holding a little extra fluid under my chin. Or, you know, women, they always say our key to our real age is our neck. So doing this kind of thing with just some olive oil and the gua sha, or you sell this whole cupping thing, you do this at the center and people are seeing great results.
Yes, it's nice because it's something you can do at home, and it's for your health. It's not just for beauty, it's beauty and health.
So our skin looks better, but only because we actually just got rid of unhealthy stuff.
Right.
By just helping our body drain it.
Yeah, and that was just a little bit, but I don't know if you could tell like the difference between this. It's just a little bit, but sometimes you could even tell just by such a little bit how we're really moving that lymph from one side. And then what I would do is, like, you know, we would do the whole...
like here I'm a little bit more puffy. So yeah, I mean, just a little bit, and obviously you would do this much longer.
Absolutely.
And we can do this at home. If you are buying gua sha on your own, like online or whatever, is there one material you should look for?
So if you're looking for anti-aging, the jade has particular properties, and so you want to make sure you get, like, jade is good. Rose quartz has different properties, but jade is really nice for aging skin. Rose quartz, amethyst, anything else is good. And you just want to make sure it's the real deal too. And then if you want, I could kind of show you, did you want me to do any more through here on the?
Yeah, well, tell people, give people a little, if you're just going to do a 3-step gua sha, let's say you're going to have a gua sha. I have these, and I sometimes don't know how to use them. So just get us started with how we can start gua sha. Right now, when we go to bed tonight, we can gua sha a little.
Absolutely. So we'll start by, opening up the lymph. And you want to be careful too, because there's a lot of, we have the carotid artery. We have a lot of things going on here.
So I'll even just, I'll do it so that you want me to just gently go down.
Very gently go down.
Just gently go down on my own.
Yeah, and you
keep
put
it
in the back here.
Keep it in the back?
Yeah,
okay. So right under your ear, down to your collarbone.
Yeah, and then definitely opening through here too, opening through the
Open out to the shoulder like that?
Yeah, do it like 3 times just to open it up.
So 3 times down and then 3 times across.
Yeah, and then go underneath the chin, and then make sure it's
like
nice
this?
and open.
Just go like that.
And this is cool because this one, look at this other side is even better because it has the double prong.
Oh, okay. Just that's when you see these. That's to go. Right, that's meant for there.
Right, exactly. And then just
so right now I'm moving the lymph, and the reason I went down and across first is I kind of opened up the roadway.
Exactly.
So now this lymph is going to drain.
Now you can drain it because it's so important to drain it. It's good for the immune system.
So if you wake up feeling real puffy, it could be you have extra lymph in your face.
It's like definitely the swelling. Helping the lymphatic drainage will help that extra swelling.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll be good. And then you could
any kind of food that helps too?
Oh yeah, like green tea, some natural diuretics, parsley. Just avoiding foods that make you stagnant, like too much dairy for some people. Okay. There are different things, and alcohol definitely. Like the day after going out, like this is a really good thing to do to kind of get your immune system.
If you feel puffy the next day, the alcohol might have made your lymph like stagnant.
It could definitely slow down the circulation and the system as well. And then you can do the full, so going under, going across. The cool thing about the facial cupping too is literally you can plump your lips up with it too.
Oh, okay, so when people are getting these lip injections, so show a little bit how we would use a cup on our face if we decide to buy one of those.
Do you want to show me, do you want me to do it on my face? Or?
Yeah, whatever you want to do, or mine, doesn't matter.
Can we do it on yours?
Sure, you can do whatever you want. I'm your guinea pig.
Oh, you're beautiful.
All right, so we're here with, if you're just tuning into the stream, we're talking about natural facial rejuvenation. And I'd love to show people a before and after picture because you've been teaching this, but you also are doing it on yourself. So for those who want to have some, turn back the clock, and you can see that's pretty dramatic, the 11s and how they're not there anymore. And that was after some cosmetic acupuncture, facial cupping, and gua sha, just like you're showing us.
Yeah, so that was like a lot of
Is it permanent? Does that stay for a while?
It stays as long as we relax our face. So here's the thing, it's like our face tells us how we're feeling, right? We have our facial muscles really store a lot of our stress. So that's another good reason to do facial cupping, gua sha, cosmetic, because it'll relax the muscles and it allows you to feel happier on the inside. Okay. And we do it with a constitutional treatment, so it's literally towards health. Okay. But I had one patient who literally, someone thought it was a scar. They had those 11s, and after working with her for about 6 months, it went away to the point where it's not noticeable as the first thing someone sees. So it definitely helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with anti-aging, and it does so in a way that looks really natural. And then we do the little needling, so with the small acupuncture needles as well.
Okay, so we're going to show a little bit of this, and show me a little bit about how we could incorporate cupping, because you actually said after you could, maybe this would be a wonderful thing to go do in person, but then you could buy the kit and you can keep this up at home.
It's a great idea.
Nice. You don't have to go somewhere. I love that. Okay.
Yeah, incorporate into the routine for sure.
So we've heard of I've seen athletes at my son's school, they cup the muscles. So this is facial cupping?
Exactly.
Show us how and tell us why.
Yeah, absolutely. So with the cupping, this is what we did first. So we went down to open the lymph, and then we would do the same thing underneath. We would do across, opening up the lymphatics.
So you're putting it on and then sucking it? You want to show?
Yeah, so what we do here is like you don't want to hold it and then move it down. You just want to like open and release here. For that part here, we're literally holding it on and moving it across. So
you're squeezing and moving, so it has a little suction.
It does. It's a little bit of a technique, and you know your arms can get a little tired too. And then we would go underneath here and open up here, and so we can do here, and we would do the same thing with, and then we can also flip the lips up. So like I've, you know, do one side, you could see the difference between plumping the sides of the lips up, and then you can go across. You know, one thing that's great too is working around here is also helps the sinuses.
Okay.
So it's beautiful.
I'm a little puffy right now from sinuses. Yeah, I've been fighting, you know, like everyone else. Knock on wood, I haven't gotten sick, but you little. So we can all get this way.
Here, I could show you with this maybe, because this will open up your sinuses and it'll be very gentle on your beautiful skin. You're so gorgeous, Kara.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yay. So this really opens it up. So I've had patients say that they don't have that sinus congestion anymore from doing this regularly too.
That and the neti pot on the inside.
And jaw tension, it helps with the jaw tension.
I definitely think that I definitely clench and bite. So jaw tension is something that, what you're saying is instead of freezing the muscles, when we relax them, it also won't pull.
Exactly. And yeah, it's like when you freeze them, the problem with that, and you know, I'm the same way, probably could have guessed, but I just want to do it naturally in a way that
if you go really close, there's the fine lines on the eyes.
I know, it's kind of scary when they get close, right?
So, but we can do that too. We can, and I think also we have all this, dry skin right now, so I love this olive oil product you put on.
Do you see that? Doesn't that feel nice?
It's so, even as I'm doing a show here, it feels so good. I want to just, lay down after. But I'm going to take a moment and let our sponsor say a quick message, invite you to sit back down. We're going to talk about more about some of the things we can do at home. But let's listen to one of our sponsors.
Struggling with gambling? Wheeler Health's Better Choice program offers personalized support and treatment to help you regain control. Visit WheelerHealth.org to learn more and take the first step towards recovery today.
All right, if you're just hopping back on, or maybe you just watched me get some gua sha and some facial cupping, I'm here with Dr. Artemis Morris. She's the founder of the Artemis Wellness Center in Milford, many award winning, and I know you do a lot with women's health, with everything really, from as a naturopathic physician, specialized blood work to figure out what we need, what we don't need, all those things. But this is strictly beauty, but there's a lot of science behind it, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's beauty from the inside out. So it's actually not just beauty, it's actually wellness and well-being.
Okay.
Because the difference between doing something like cosmetic acupuncture, facial rejuvenation, and the cupping and the gua sha, and something like a Botox or something that is like freezing or just plumping, is you're not getting that wellness benefit. So with acupuncture, we do a constitutional acupuncture treatment with it. And
what is that?
Oh, great question. Maybe we should do a whole thing on that. So as a licensed acupuncturist, what that means is I've gone to get my, my master's in acupuncture. I did an internship in Shanghai in China, and we sit for a board exam through a national organization. So it takes like at least 3 years to really understand this. And so this is different than a weekend class, or you have medical acupuncturists.
So people might be doing acupuncture and not be a licensed acupuncturist.
Right.
That's different.
It's different.
And also, Korean skincare is having a moment. Like it's all, the 10-step Korean process or this. But in Asia is all of this, it's much more common. Like all women, maybe not all, but many women are doing gua sha, are doing these techniques because they've been doing them for thousands of years.
Exactly. Like this is the kind of thing, in the United States, especially in Western countries, we've lost our connection to our history and to our traditional medicines. Like, this is one of the things that I'm very grateful for in my family, that my mom passed on cupping, which is a part of Greek medicine too.
Yeah, you're Greek.
Ventuzes, it's a part of many cultural medicines, but in Eastern medicine, medicine, you know, some of these facial techniques are passed on for generations by families. And we have it as part of our training. That's something we can learn to specialize in. And so with the cupping, it helps the circulation. It also helps when you combine it with constitutional acupuncture with a licensed acupuncturist. We're working on not just relaxing a muscle, but on helping those patterns of dysfunction I talked about. So your shoulder pain might be better, your face might look younger, and your sleep would be better. You might have more energy. You might feel more relaxed. So when you work on the constitution, you work on a pattern.
So you can look at a person, look at their face, do some acupuncture, and see where things are stagnant or see what that person needs?
Yeah, it's actually based on talking. So we'd find out, oh, how's your digestion? How's your sleep? And then I'd check your pulse. So like the Chinese medical pulses.
Okay, let's see. We only have 4 minutes left, but let's see. What can you tell me by looking at my face and telling my pulse? Do I want to know now?
Yeah, I know. Like, so the pulse is like 3 positions, and it's both sides and 3 levels. So we would check both sides, but it's definitely, so I do feel like there's a little slipperiness, which is definitely the spleen chi. So that would be like, that could lead to puffiness. And then we would look at your tongue and then cater the treatment to you. So if you have some aches and pains or shoulder tension, yeah, we could do that too. But it's really about helping to bring you back into balance. And that's the thing I love about this treatment is it's not only helping, make you look younger, helping natural collagen, helping lymph, but it's combined with the treatment for helping your health and well-being.
Yeah, because we are talking about beauty from the inside out. I do want to just put up your information on the screen, and if people are just listening, where do they go to find you?
So they can go to artemiswellnesscenter.com, and we have information on the website on it, info@artemiswellnesscenter.com, and they can make an appointment to come in for cosmetic acupuncture, and now we just added on doing the facial cupping and gua sha.
Yeah.
And now people know a little bit of how to do it themselves, and if they need some more help, we're here for them.
Do you leave looking different after this process?
Yes, I do some before and after pictures, and it definitely works, and it's not going to be like a facelift, but you see the brightening in the face. So
you also have some products. We talked about the. I just want to say it's the SJ line that you've had. There's another show where we did olive oil as a way to use in skincare, and this is based in extra virgin organic olive oil. So that's a product, but you also, a lot of people are using hyaluronic acid.
Yes.
All over Sephora. That's what people want to plump up. This is rose water serum, which is also rose water can be hyaluronic acid.
Actually, this is rose water combined with hyaluronic acid.
Oh, okay.
And you can get this if you go on our website, artemiswellnesscenter.com, under supplements, we have a full script dispensary, and you could literally get this on that.
So there are natural products that also work and tend to be a little more reasonable than some of the ones out there, right?
Right. And this one, what I do for the treatment is I combine them. So if you want to if you want a little on your hand, you can have a little.
Yeah. Oh, I love the olive oil part. Now, what I also love is that if you have a good extra virgin olive oil at home, and we've talked a lot about the importance of having a couple tablespoons at least a day. You've been working with Yale University about just even adding that and how dramatic it can help people with adding olive oil. But many people may not realize you can put this on your skin now. This has a little extra all-natural scent in it, so it doesn't smell just like olive oil, but at home I haven't minded if I just use olive oil.
Right, and why not? If you don't mind, why not, right? You know, you have it, you just want to protect your clothing, but it works really well, as you know. And you can combine it with some of your skincare. And then when we do the facial rejuvenation with the needling too, and there are some micro needling that we have.
We have to stop it here for time because I could talk to you all day, and I hope you can look at this again. Again, it's on the CURES podcast. We have it on video on WFSB.com. Thank you, Dr. Artemis Morris. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, have a great day and be well, and stay with us because we'll be bringing you Great Day Connecticut coming up on WFSB Plus at 3 o'clock and on Eyewitness News as well, coming up at 4.
CURES is sponsored by Wheeler Health's Better Choice program. More at wheelerhealth.org.